I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after making a couple of trades, our Leafs went on to defeat New York Rangers, increased their win streak up to 7 games, and now we head into Florida to face the Panthers. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Florida on the first line is Pavel Dorofeyev, Filipino, and Timo Meier. On their second lines, Warren Foegele, Ryan Strome, and Brian Giunta. On the third line, Shane Corson, Eric Belanger, and Kirby Dach. And on the fourth lines, Evan Rodriguez, Robert Cron, and Samuel Helenius. On defense on the first pair is Nicholas Lidstrom with Luke Hughes. On the second pair is Gary Suter with Charlie Huddy. And on the third pair, Danny Nienema with Bruce Driver. Starting the net is Glenn Hall with Dan Bouchard backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Johnny Busick, Grayson Sachin, Quinton Byfield, and Douglas Murray. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Laney McDonald. On the third line is Marcus Johansson, Philip Kurashev, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Brock McGinn, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarich. Starting the net is Dominic Hasek with Archer Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Randy Hiller, Bobby Clark, and Sheldon Surrey.
Hi everybody, welcome back to EA Sports, and when you're hot, you are hot, and that is the way things have gone for the home team as of late. Let's see if they can keep it going tonight. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Leafs start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Quick shot! Makes the save.
Paul's made an incredible save right there, and his kind of status quo. He's had such a consistent presence in the net all season long, as indicated by his save percentages. Teams in the win column can't do much more than give your team a chance.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Great reach with the poke check. Lindros plays it now. Moves it over to Bertuzzi. Puck picked up by Meier. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Puck grab by Foote. Gaining momentum up along the side. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
Rebound control is critical.
There we go, Glenn Murray.
The road team quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor. Coach is going to love this play because you're in good defensive posture, and then you read the play good, have a good active stick to be able to intercept and get a tally. That's a remarkable play.
Toronto's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Quick feed to Provorov. Denies him again.
Well, you know he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Florida's looking to break out. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Panthers gain possession. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Oh, he caught him!
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Hall's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. A reminder, the team store always accessible to you online, 24/7, 365 online. But don't forget, you can also visit their location in person at the arena, open 7 days a week. Check it out. Some very cool stuff to get your hands on these days. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, that's a piece of it with the glove. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Denies him. And another save.
What a great job of tracking the puck, not one but 2 consecutive saves.
Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Murray's got it to the side. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Kershav's been under a lot of pressure and distractions while there's been talks about his contract extension, but now that it's done and the agents have shored it up, he can be free, he can play his game and get rid of all that stuff in his head.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denies him in front.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Toronto's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Kron's won the draw at center. Strong defensive effort. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Some good stick work to force that turnover. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Hyman. Moves it to foot. Denies him with the pad. Turns another aside.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play.
And he rings the post.
The Leafs lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Sends the cross-ice pass. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Grabbed along the boards by Fogle. They fight for it along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Foot. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Avoids the defender. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Hellenius. Sends it in deep. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass to McDonald. Toronto's got the puck. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Strome's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Picks up the puck in his own end. Gains the zone from the right side. Great heads up. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. He's got a little jump. Oh, what a save! Shuts him down.
Well, that puck came hard and it came fast and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Bertuzzi's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Well, the one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
too much to be concerned about here. This might be the first penalty they're killing of the game, but this PK unit is ranked top 10 in the league. They know what to do. They know how to get the job done, and they actually could swing the momentum back in their direction if they can shut this down right here.
Puck clears the zone. From behind the net. Here's a short pass to Kurashev. Florida's got possession of the puck. Puck scooped up by Suter. Receives the pass. Puts it in deep. Passes it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Panthers take it along the wing. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Taves and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Florida's got it from behind the net. Slides it on over to Fogle. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Toronto's got the puck shorthanded.
Bertuzzi standing up, ready to go.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Toronto's lead is still intact after a solid effort by the penalty-killing unit.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Puck sent over to Meyer. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Well, the Leafs just dominated that period. They only allowed 2 shots on net. Walk away with the lead. Can't complain about anything. Let's hope they keep this up and get some insurance goals in the second.
Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Panthers are fortunate that this game is close, James. I mean, they've had way too many turnovers and terrible blue line decisions. They need to shore that up if they want to get back in this game.
Morrissey's got it in the defensive end. From the left side, takes it at center. Can't keep a hold of it. Hall's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Leafs lead it 1-0. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. The Panthers move it in. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Picked up along the wall by Fogle. Grabs the puck. Taken by Lindros. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves the puck. Gianta's crossed the line and gained the zone. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Looks to make a play over to Bertuzzi. The Leafs have the puck in the corner. Off his stick, and he gets in front of that one-timer. Quick feed to Suter. The Leafs have it from their own end. Morrissey's moving the puck through his own zone. They've got numbers. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And a great save.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Great defensive effort breaking up the pass.
Toronto's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense. Paul's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 the score. And they'll start with possession. Lines up from the point. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Handles the pass. Sends it into the offensive zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And it's kicked away. Picked up along the boards by Murray. Kurashev's picking up steam. The Panthers take possession in the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Tries to feed it over to Lidstrom. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. Toronto's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Heedles won the draw. Quick pass across to Lidstrom. Too much congestion in front. Gains the zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Such an impressive save, James. I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. The Panthers win the draw. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it to McGinn. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Toronto's up 1-0. Florida's won the face-off deep in their own end. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender's side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Florida's moving it along the wing. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Blocker save.
Hellenius is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
The Panthers will play it against the wall. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gains the zone through center. And he comes up with it. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Toronto's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Nelson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Big time stop there. Passes the puck over to Meyer. What a his own end. And he takes the dish. Moves it quickly over to Lidstrom. Gives them nothing in front.
Nice flash from the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. Denies him on the stopper. And that's just out of reach. The Leafs in transition at center. Sends it in on the attack. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Big play inside the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Lidstrom. Passes it over to Hito. Comes up with the stop. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Getting into the later stages of this period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. The Leafs win the draw. Florida's got the puck. Johansson stick handling in his own zone. Puck dumped in. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's 1 goal away from his next milestone.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Nice job tying up his opponent. Rocks him. And that was stopped.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Quick pass to Murray. Delayed penalty coming up here. Gaining steam here on the attack. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Panthers will serve 2 for holding.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Look at this, down a man, and he's in all alone. Oh, he denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And now he tries to get it across to Hyman. The Leafs will play it from the corner. Oh, there's a great stop by Hall.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. The Leafs win the faceoff. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McDonald. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And he was ready for that one.
Hall's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And now he angles it across to Hito. Play is called for offside. Ducks recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Along the boards, they battle for the puck.
Chianta's almost out of the box.
And he takes the feed. The Leafs run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and they've good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Toronto's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. And there's the buzzer, bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Still a good period for the Leafs. They maintained the score. Nothing to complain about too much. Let's hope they can find that insurance goal in the third.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Here we go, period number 3. It's win or go home time now. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Panthers are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in it. Paul's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Toronto's have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. Tito's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Takes the feed. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And now it's grabbed by Lidstrom. Florida's across the blue line. The Panthers have it against the wall. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Puck picked up by Dorofeev. Dishes it off. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
On the attack along the boards. Quick feed down low. The Panthers have it now. And that one's picked off. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hall.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Lots of time left in this period. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. Here's a short pass to Suter. Toronto's got the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Slides the puck to Fogle. Taken by Nelson. From the neutral zone now. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Suter's got it now deep inside his own end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Slides the puck over.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Shot attempt completely fails on that. And now he moves it to McDonald. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Puck dumped in and the forwards go for a change. Quick feed to Suter. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Toronto's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And they win that neutral zone draw. And he takes the feed. The Leafs play it along the boards. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the feed behind his own net. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Doc. Ahead of steam now towards the front. And he turned that one aside. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Florida's won the draw. Let's go for the back end. Big time glove save.
Made a great save on goalie taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Leafs come up with a defensive zone draw. Moves it to Lindros. Here they come on the attack. Scrum along the wall. Works it across to Kron. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Lindros works the puck in his own zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Dumps it in. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Florida's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Takes the feed. Great poke check on the reach. The Panthers looking against the half wall. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Here they come on the rush. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Great read by Lindros. Shuts him down.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Passes it over. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he makes the save. What a steal in his own end. Florida's moving it up the ice. Moves it quickly over to Hedl. Tosses it on to Taves. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Dumps the puck in. Directed over to Hedl. He carries the puck up along the wing. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance. Goes right to the crease. Big save. Myers got it along the boards. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. And now it's over to Burrows. Broken up at center by Meyer. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Big time stop.
Hasek's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square with the shooter.
And a great save. Angles it over to Meyer. Great pass from off the right side. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Moves it up.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender.
Oh, Timo Meyer ties it up.
Yeah, and they're on their toes now, and their opponent are on their heels, and this is the critical time of the game now. Face-off gets set up, they'll want possession. Well, he's had just an outstanding performance, James. He's been dialed in, he's been at the top of his crease, but he is not going to be happy because the goose egg, it is over as he lets one by.
Florida's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages, and now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important to have their opponent on their heels.
Puts it on that. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Gets the puck in deep. Grabbed along the boards by Johansson. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Giunta. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Florida's got possession of the puck. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Makes the save! Foot's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Panthers have it against the wall. Under a minutes to play in this dandy. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and he couldn't handle the pass because he was knocked off target. Here we go, odd-man rush. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hall. And the puck's knocked loose. Takes the pass. And now he tries to get it across to Lidstrom. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Can't hang on after that hit. Strom's got it in the offensive zone. Made the stop on that play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Florida's won the face-off. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Quick pass to Suter. Gets the puck over to Doc. There's the horn, meaning one thing. We've got overtime, and it's coming up in just a second.
Well, the Leafs gave their lead away in the third. Now they got to get it done in overtime. Let's hope they can do it.
Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. And with that, the clock is ticking here on overtime. Let's see if we can get ourselves a hero here. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. The Panthers have it from their own end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Picked up along the wall by Lidstrom. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And that pass attempt is deflected. Morrissey's lugging the puck. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And that's taken away. Hard save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Florida's looking to break out. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Nelson. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Here's a chance, and he puts that one aside with ease. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. A critical draw here. Strom's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a short pass to Dorofeev for the win. Oh, what a save to keep it tied.
Hasek's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Picked up along the boards by McDonald. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nelson. Shot! Oh, and he had the answer on that one. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Florida's got possession here in the neutral zone. He's got the game on a stick. Looking to end it. What a save on the play.
Oh, he steals the game back with that save, James, and gives his team an opportunity now to go get the W.
The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Lindros. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Hall. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here he is in front. Turns it away. Puck grab by Hito.
Paul is a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and out-will and out-battle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
And that'll do it for overtime. We'll take it to a shootout and find out who will be a hero and who will be a zero. And we'll do it in moments.
Well, nothing solved in overtime. Let's go to a shootout.
Welcome back, everybody. These two teams have remained deadlocked after 3 periods, after overtime, but not for much longer. Time for the shootout.
Oh, Josh Morrissey.
Well, I like that he came in with a little bit of speed on this shootout, James, and he didn't give anything away until the last minute. He has that quick release, he was accurate, and he buried it. He delivers a perfect, unexpected
That was a total
backhand,
Mighty
and he
Ducks
gets
triple
it
deke.
off so fast, the goaltender wasn't ready for it. It was disguised, and it found the back of the net.
Hughes is up next at center ice here in this shootout. Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Well, if they get a goal and a save here, they could win it in round number 2. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his
Great
but he
goal
gets
here,
out
wins
and
it.
Challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
There we go. Brock Nelson for the win.
A hungry, tenacious effort is rewarded.
Well, this is a great goal on the backhand, James. It's so hard to control the backhand. You have to have power, you have to have strength, and it's also about the placement. You want to make sure it's on the back foot. He finds and recognizes he's got the right spot, and he buries it.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.
Well, the Leafs walk away with 1 point with the shootout win as they outshoot Florida 42-22, out-hit them 57-32. Have more time to attack. Florida has the better pass percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 22-17, and both teams had one power play, going 0 for 1. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Murray with a goal, and that's it. And Hasek made 21 saves on 22 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .955 save percentage. For Florida, you had Meyer with the goal, Nienema Corson with the assists, and Glenn Hall made 41 saves on 42 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .976 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 24-3 for 62 points as they remain in third place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next games. Toronto heads to Montreal to face the Wanderers.